Can you please tell her? I'm going to ask this question you have answered, but I'm going to ask it again. Is she an ascended master?
She has ascended before. We showed her that. She saw it happen from not knowing to knowing to ascending. It's the big deal if she's an ascended master or not. Is that going to help her or her ego? Who wants to know is the question.
Yeah, I like that.
Could be happy, tell her ego, yes, she's an ascended master. Yes, this is why she connects to Jesus so much. Yes, that's why we showed her the life of ascension. Now what, ego? What then? Doesn't change anything.
Are we going to ascend in this life?
She can if she wants to. She'll choose at the end. She has options.
Isn't this life on this planet all about ascension?
No.
Well, you said earlier that a lot of us we're prepping for this life. Why is this life so important then?
Life is about experience. You think it's about lesson, but what lesson do you really have to learn that you already don't know? I mean, really think about it. Where do we come from? We come from all knowing.
We're just remembering, aren't we?
So it's not even much about remembering. Who cares? You already lived it. Why do you want to remember? Create new experiences. Live a new experience. You detach yourself from the source to have one experience.
Yes.
And that experience detach itself from its, and it has another two experiences. And then that detaches itself and keeps on having experiences. Why not? And if you want to stop, then you go back and attach yourself and just be. Which is why you can feel everything and nothing at all. We're capable of doing it all. Not doing it at all. I can try to explain this, but I have a feeling your human mind might complicate it.
The best that you can, I would appreciate it.
Hold on, we're having friction with her. She's a little feisty, you know?
That makes her so beautiful.
We like it. You exist and you don't exist. That's the simplest terms. We are and we are not. We are living and we are dead. To be born is to die, and to die is to be born. It matters, and at the same time, it does not matter. It really is individualized as to what it is that you want. Now, you have what you call evil people. Are they really evil? What does it matter? If this is a false reality, or why does it matter if this really is a reality? Imagine a blank piece of paper. We all are. Imagine dropping every color of the rainbow on a piece of paper, letting it land wherever it wants. That's what we all are. We're either all color or all white.
Mm.
We can experience everything or nothing at all. People ask, why do we even bother? Because you chose to. You don't have to. And they say, as humans, I don't want this life. But as you're saying, I don't want this life, you are saying you want it. You are here because you want to be here.
Mm.
You can leave whenever you want. You're not going to be punished. You're not going to hell. You are here because you want to be and you chose to be in this experience.
Makes
But
sense.
if you really think about it, we gave her the same knowledge just a few days ago.
Mm.
You humans created your own world. It's called the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Where did it start? No one really knows.
Yes.
When you create an image and then you destroy, where does the image go? Because it cannot be destroyed. Where does it go?
In the internet.
Well, where? Where is destroyed? It goes somewhere. The same place we go back to.
Mm.
The very beginning. How large is the internet? How large is the universe? The internet expands on a daily basis. On a daily basis, someone is getting a new phone. This new someone is creating. As they create, the internet needs to expand for this new person. The universe is constantly expanding. As we live this life, as we bring the next life, as we go on to other lives and other planets and other creations, we just keep expanding. Just like your internet, you created another world.
Mm.
And you don't even realize this world has algorithms, just like you have paths and journeys. What is your life purpose? What is your journey? What is your connection? It's nothing but an algorithm.
Mm.
You created another life and expand the universe, and this life expands itself as well within the expanding universe. Understand your internet, you understand life. It is as simple and as difficult to understand.
I like that analogy. Thank you. I'll have to listen to that again. Can you please tell us what's the difference between the soul and the spirit?
The soul is the basis of what gives your body life. The spirit is the image of your body and of your mind. The soul has the capacity to think beyond and be and know all. A spirit only has the capacity of who you are now or of that time. the spirit of Heidi now, the spirit of Elena. But it's not the same spirit as the life you lived before. It can't be.
Mm.
Same soul,
Mm-hmm.
definitely different spirit.
So what happened with the spirit when we cross over?
We all always emerge. The spirit is part of the soul. The soul is large.
Mm-hmm.
The soul lives many times in many places. It's just an extension
Mm-hmm.
of the soul.
Does
Part
this
of the soul.
does the spirit keeps the personality that was lived?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And then let's say the spirit chooses to do another incarnation.
The spirit does not incarnate. The soul incarnates.
Mm-hmm.
The spirit is a part of the soul.
Mm-hmm.
For example, when she is visited by her aunt,
Mm-hmm.
she sees her aunt's spirit.
Mm.
Obviously, the soul is aware that the spirit is visiting Heidi. Heidi recognizes that aunt. If she gets a visit from another spirit, from when her other aunt,
Mm-hmm.
from another time,
Mm-hmm.
Heidi will not recognize that aunt because that is not her aunt
Uh-huh.
in this spirit form.
Mm-hmm.
She may recognize the soul,
Mm-hmm.
but not the spirit.
Got it. Okay. So does the spirit loses its individuality after life is done? And
No, the soul uses it as a form of communication.
Okay.
It's just easier for your mind to understand that spirit.
So in a way, I would never be able to come back as Elena, quote unquote, into a different incarnation. The soul has to project
You will
another.
never be Elena again, which is why they say you live only one life. It's not a lie.
I like that. Okay.
Elena will only live one life. Elena will only see the sun today.
Ah,
She will never see the sun the same again as she sees it today.
true.
Tomorrow she will see it a different way. She will never see it again that way. And once she's gone, she's gone. She will never see life again. But your soul will definitely see life again. The spirit of Elena lives through the soul. So if Elena needs to come back, best way to communicate with others without sending them into shock would be with the spirit of Elena, guided by the soul, as our bodies are guided by our souls.
So, speaking about that, when she had that other past life regression, and they said it was an attachment on her, was that another?
You were correct. You explained it to her best. Okay. It is a part of her. It's not an attachment per se. It's a part of her that found its way to her when the vibrations were completely linked and identical. So the feeling became more intensified because it's kind of like lighting the candle again, adding more wood to the fire.
Yeah.
She was so deep in that she reawoke that feeling again and intensified it. And that part of her was still out there, lost. Not really lost, because we're never lost.
Right. Okay. Thank you for validation, just to make sure I'm getting things right here, because it's quite convoluted. She wants to know if she chose to incarnate or she was asked to, and why.
She chose to. She was asked to, but she chose to before she was asked to. She has been planning to come back since the beginning of time.